So, hello, and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now, this is a bit of a different one for me, as you can see. I got Disney Plus, so I thought I'd come on here and do a little video about it, as it seems to be the hot topic at the minute in the film industry world. Of course, at the minute, we are still in the heart of the coronavirus pandemic. So, for a lot of people, especially Disney, this is a good time for people to get on board with this, to get to know it, because everyone's at home kind of bored. Of course, I will quickly say that I hope everyone's doing fine with this mad crisis we're in at the minute. I hope everyone's staying at home, staying safe. But yeah, I thought we'd take a quick look at Disney Plus today. Just an idea for a video. You know, I'm going to try and make a video every 2-3 days here at the minute, because I'm stuck at home pretty bored as well, like most people. So, Disney Plus here in the UK launched only a few days ago. It took me a couple of days to get it. I wasn't planning on getting it, to be honest, because I have all my favourite Disney films over here in my Blu-ray collection. I got it in the end because it was actually my sister who bought it. She wanted to watch a lot of these old shows that you know, we grew up watching, Disney stuff, and so she bought it for that reason. And then I found out you could add up to 7 accounts, so I was like, well, hey, I'll have an account, why not? So I done it. I've put it on my PS4 on my TV. I've put it on my phone as well, so I can watch it when I'm at work or if I'm out and about. I couldn't get it downstairs on my main TV. This is a main problem I've noticed a lot of people having here in the UK. If you got a TV that's older than that came out before 2016, you're not going to be able to put it on it. You're going to have to get an Amazon Fire Stick or something along those lines, which is the problem which I'm having. And I can't get an Amazon Fire Stick at the minute because Amazon are, rightfully so, I'll add, not shipping any products which are not important at the minute, because they're just because of this whole pandemic room. So I can't get an Amazon Fire Stick till April, which is completely fine. I understand the situation that the whole world is in at the minute. So I'm not going to be able to get it on my big TV downstairs at the minute because it's a 2015 model, just a little bit too old. It's kind of stupid, I think. I don't know whether it's Samsung's fault, because I have a Samsung TV, or I don't know if it's Disney's fault. I'm guessing it's Disney. I'm not really sure why they've done this, because on my TV downstairs I have a nice little app section where I've got my Netflix, I've got my Amazon Prime, I've got my HBO streaming service, but no Disney Plus. I'm not allowed it apparently because my TV is too old, which I think is a bit silly. I'm not 100% sure what the reasoning for it is. Maybe there is a good reason, I don't know, but you know, from the knowledge I have, I think it's silly. But anyway, I'll get an Amazon Fire Stick when this all blows over so I can watch it downstairs, because when The Mandalorian Season 2 hits, I'm going to want to watch it on my big TV downstairs. You know, it's a 55-inch, it's a Samsung, it's a much better screen. This is a nice TV. This is my old TV from my front room. This is a 40-inch Sony. But this is an old TV now. But it does its job very well for my room, even though I am looking to get a 4K TV to come up here. But anyway, I've got into my TV section on my PlayStation. And it's great because I have everything here. I have everything I need. I've got my BBC iPlayer, I've got my Now TV, my Prime, my Netflix, and now my Disney Plus. So, being a Blu-ray collector seems almost pointless, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm still going to keep buying my Blu-rays because I love it. So yeah, I've got everything here that I'd ever need. So obviously we're going to be going into Disney Plus, so go into it. Now I only got this last night. I only had a little gander on it last night. I really haven't had much to do with it yet. I haven't really had a proper go getting to know this yet. So load up time there was a bit slow. I'm pretty sure it was quicker last night. Maybe it's just the PlayStation being a bit glitchy. So, as you can see, you can add accounts here. So, there's my sister's, my mum's, there's mine. You can add pictures. I'll quickly show you. I'll go on to, and let me go back. If I go onto the edit profiles, you'll be able to see that you've got a wide range of characters that you can select. Go edit profile. Let's edit mine. I'm going to keep Baby Yoda. So, you've got all these options here that you can change. You've got your language, your background video and all stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff you do, but the icons, this is the fun part. You can't really do much with these profiles, but you got a load of icons to pick from. I was really torn to have Vader on mine. I had to go Star Wars, of course. But these are just your normal featured ones. You've got your classic Disney stuff here. Mostly classic. I mean, I don't know what that one's about. But you've got mostly classic. You've got your Moana, you got Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph, Lion King, Mulan, Princess and the Frog, Big Hero 6, Stitch. I was very torn to have that one, actually. That's adorable. You got Marvel. There's not too many Marvel characters on here. Very strange lineup. There's no Captain America. I find it a bit baffling. Star Wars, you've got a few here. You got your Rebels, or well, not all of them, but you got your main ones. There's not too many Star Wars even. In fact, I know this because I set my mum's account up on my phone. There's a lot more icons on the phone. So if you're going to look for an icon, I'd probably do it on a tablet or something, because there's definitely more. So anyway, let's actually have a look at Disney Plus itself. Oh, hang on, let's go back. My account. So you can have the main screen here where they're obviously going to be, you know, advertising whatever is current. So at the minute it is The Mandalorian. I think there's 3 episodes now on here because it's Friday today, so the 3rd episode would have come out. I've already seen all The Mandalorian. I'm not going to lie. I love Star Wars. I couldn't wait. I really do apologise to Disney for that. But it's a fantastic series all the way through, and people who are watching it in a minute in the UK, I know you're having a great time with it, 'cause it's an incredible show. All the way through to the finale. In fact, my favourite episode was the final episode. High School Musical, the series, which is a mouthful. I'm actually kind of tempted to watch this. You know, I have a little sister. I grew up seeing the original 3 High School Musical movies. And the trailer looked alright. Avengers Endgame, I mean, most successful film of all time. Of course, they're going to be advertising that. Simpsons, I'm a bit surprised they had The Simpsons here. But I suppose they want to get one of their Fox properties advertised here so that people can see that, you know, hey, don't forget we've got all these other films now. It's, you know, we own Fox. Stargirl, their new original film, which I watched yesterday. The Lion King, bit surprised they're advertising this one. Toy Story 4, and Clone Wars, which is also airing at the minute, and I've watched all 4 episodes, which have been made available today in the UK. And then we got Jeff Goldblum's new show, which I started last night. Watched the 1st episode of this. Lady and the Tramp, which I did see that before. I saw it last year, Lady and the Tramp. I apologise, Disney again. So there's the things that they're advertising at the top at the minute. And what I've done here is really cool. You've got Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic. So whatever you're in the mood for. So we'll go, well, I mean, we'll come back to these. But you've got originals here, which is the reason I wanted this, because I've got most of the Disney films in my collection. I'm in this for the originals, especially The Mandalorian and Clone Wars, being such a big Star Wars fan. But I was also really excited to see some other things like Lady and the Tramp, which was an okay film. You know, I watched Stargirl, that was alright. I need to watch Togo. Really want to watch Jeff Goldblum's new show. As I say, I've seen the 1st episode, really enjoyed it. I watched this last night, Timmy Failure. It's a kids' film. It was alright. But yeah, there's a load of original stuff here. Lamp Life. I think that's only a 20-minute short, but I do want to watch that. But there's a load of good stuff along here. At the top, load of like documentary stuff, Pixar in real life. Not entirely sure what this is about, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be like behind the scenes at Pixar. So stuff that interests me, definitely. Okay, I watched the Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck movie, The Three Musketeers, last night when I was going to sleep, because I grew up with that film and I thought, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to watch a Mickey Mouse film. It's Disney. Why not? It seems only fitting that one of my first watches on Disney Plus be a Mickey Mouse movie. So, of course, it's going to recommend other stuff to you. So, it's recommending all other things like that. We've got the 3 Caballeros. We've got Saludos Amigos, which is quite an old film now. Fun and Fancy Free. Just a load of Mickey Mouse stuff. Fantasia, that's a great movie. Melody Time, I need to watch that. There's a lot of interesting stuff along here. Continue watching. So, there we go. This is the 1st episode of Jeff Goldblum, which I finished. Timmy Failure. I mean, I got to the credits. I'm not sure why these are still on there, hoping that they'll get rid of them. Got halfway through Moana this morning. I love Moana. I thought, why not? I'm just going to whack it on. I love it. Hit movies. Avatar. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest. I haven't actually checked to see if they got the other Pirates films on here yet, because I know that they're adding some films over time. For example, Night at Museum, Fox property, which Disney now own. They've put the second film on here and not the first and the third one. I've got a feeling, considering the first Pirates film isn't there, that might be what they've done with Pirates as well. But then you've just got what you'd expect, all your big hits. You got Avengers, The Force Awakens, The Lion King, Toy Story 4, Last Jedi, Beauty and the Beast, Phantom Menace. There we go. What a movie. Animated movies, just exactly what you'd expect. Simpsons movie. An interesting one. I wouldn't mind putting that on. I ain't seen that in years. Ice Age, of course, Fox property that Disney now owns. So there's a lot of interesting stuff on here. As I say, that's the thing. You keep scrolling through this. This is what I found when I found that Three Musketeers Disney movie. You just scroll through it and then you find stuff that you forget about, that you forgot existed. And you're like, I remember that. Oh my God, I'm going to put it on. Recommended for you. This is stuff that they think I'm going to like after only watching 3-4 things. Like, I'm not sure why it's recommending Jessie to me. But there's some interesting stuff on here. Phineas and Ferb, that was a great TV show. Trending at the minute, so you've got The Simpsons and The Mandalorian, which is no surprise, really. Marvel, reimagined remakes, they're calling it. They're basically the Disney live actions. So this is a great section here. I've actually really enjoyed watching a lot of these live action. See, look, Bridge to Terabithia. I remember. Oh no, Race to Witchcraft Mountain. Even sorry. I always get those two titles confused for some reason. That movie there, I remember watching that a lot as a kid. The original 101 Dalmatians, Homeward Bound. Some really interesting stuff on here. But that's the thing. You can keep going for ages. I'll stop going through all this now because there's a lot of stuff here. So let's go back up to the top. And so you've got your main things here. So let's start with Disney. So they do this really nice little thing at the start, which I thought was really cool. Love it. And it actually keeps the animation going there for a little bit, which is nice. So you got the originals there. Just pure Disney originals. So there's not too many on there at the minute. But there's a fair amount on there, in all fairness. But a lot of it is like the making of and stuff. But yes, there's some cool stuff there. Walt Disney Animated Studios. So this is where you're just going to have your classic animated films. So you've The Lion King, my favourite animated film ever. The Jungle Book, Moana, Aladdin, Tangled. There's some incredible films here. Absolutely incredible. And it's really cool just to have them all at the touch of a button. It's really nice. Even though I own all these films, it's just super cool to have them all here. Additional animated movies. So, Planes. What else we got here? Some Tinkerbell movies. Oh, so they've got the sequels on here. I think all of these have backdrop pictures as well. Just when you go through a lot, I think because it's a new thing, Disney Plus, it's struggling to load some of them. But yeah, you've got quite a lot on here. You've got the Mulan sequels, Lilo and Stitch sequel. There's the Three Musketeers, which I was watching last night. And you can see there, if I click on it, just show you what the play up menu's like. So you've just got play. And then yeah, you've got suggested stuff down the bottom. You've got some extras, if there is any extras for it. I've got some deleted scenes, which is cool. Details, so this would be like what would be on the back of your DVD or Blu-ray. So you got your live action Disney stuff here. They've decided to call it live action here. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. Mary Poppins, Christopher Robin. This was a really good film. Disney Channel series. So here's all the stuff like. Some of these are a bit after my time as a kid, but like I remember watching Phineas and Ferb as a kid. See if there's anything else here I remember watching as a kid. I do remember Kim Possible slightly. I remember The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. They got the boat one here. That was just after my time. But I think this is the cool thing about this. It just pulls you back to your nostalgia. 90s throwbacks. This is what I noticed a lot of people have been enjoying. I used to love this movie. Cool Runnings is a cracking movie. Absolutely love this. So there's a lot of good stuff on here. Muppets Treasure Island. I used to love this movie as a kid. I used to absolutely love it. A Goofy movie. Also really used to enjoy this movie as a kid. this thing, I could just get swept up just with going through the 90s throwback bit. Disney Channel original movies. High School Musical. I have a sister. I'm allowed to say I've seen them. I used to like the second one the most, though. This film was a cracker. This was a really fun time. What else we got on here? Anything else I recognise? No, nothing else I recognise. Mickey Mouse Through the Years. So this is really cool. I'm pleased they've got a little section for Mickey Mouse, though, because he's the star of Disney after all. It's really cool. Princess and Fairy Tales. You could really just keep going here. Disney Junior. And that is actually the bottom one. So Disney, you've got loads of things there to flick through. Let's have a look at Pixar. So I think people get a bit confused with what's Pixar and Disney. So for people who are buying Disney Plus, this might actually help them learn which is from which. So we got originals here. What is a Friend? We got the short. We got Lamp Life, another short there, which I also want to watch. Pixar in Real Life, I want to check this out. Oh look, that was the things there that they should have used to quarantine at Disneyland. Anyway, movies. Just all your classic Pixar movies. Got some interesting ones here though lining up. Oh, they're going in chronological order backwards. So this is their latest than the one that came before that. So it should... Oh no, maybe they're not in chronological order. Okay, I'm not sure what the order is all about here. But anyway, you've got pretty much all the Pixar films there, I think. I think they're all there anyway. Trying to see if I can spot any missing off the top of my head. Don't know if I saw Brave there. There's only 20 Pixar films, I believe. Oh, Brave is there. I think they're all there. There's only about 20 Pixar films, but you got them all there, and they're all more or less great movies, other than this one, which I think they've left till the end for a reason, because they know people probably don't really want to bother scrolling that far back. So you got the shorts. Pixar shorts are amazing. They're so worth checking out. I really love this one that come in front of Incredibles 2, I think. So they're really, really worth checking out. There's some really good stuff there. Toy Story, so I've just got a little Toy Story section here, because Toy Story's had a load of little shorts and stuff. Cars, pretty much the same story for Cars. Unlikely Heroes, I'm not really sure what this one's about, but Pixar Through the Years, again, some little documentaries there. Let's have a look at what's next. We got Marvel next. So Marvel, I didn't think they were going to release all the films yet, but they are all on here. I just don't know if you can view them all. I love this backdrop they've got from Age of Ultron. That's pretty cool. Got Thanos here. What are they doing? They just playing... Oh, I see. They're just playing the trailer over the top, which is pretty cool. So you've got the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this is cool because this one actually does go in order. Backwards, though. So you've got their latest, Endgame, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. The only one it doesn't have on here is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, of course, will go right there in between these two movies, but because it's Sony property, they are not allowed to have it on here at the minute. But yeah, they do go in order. So if you go all the way back to the start, for example, you got Iron Man. Iron Man, again, Hulk should be there, but because that's owned by Universal, they're not allowed that one at the minute either. But they do go in order. So if you're looking to get into watching the Marvel films and you don't know what order to watch them in, Disney Plus has sorted that for you. But again, the ones that they don't have the rights to, like the Incredible Hulk and the 2 Spider-Man films, they're not going to be on here. Now, I don't know if they're all on here to watch yet, because I heard that they weren't all going to be on here. Iron Man 2 is on there, says play. Let's have a look at Thor. Let's go through a couple. It says play on all of them. Maybe they are all on here. Let's hit play, see if it goes. It's going. So maybe all the Marvel films are on here, because I was told, or I read somewhere, that they weren't all going to be on here. But, anyway. Let's see if this wants to sort itself out. There we go. More Marvel movies, so these are the Fox ones which have come over. They haven't put them all over. I think some of them might be a bit too... I think they want to keep Disney Plus very kid-friendly, so like you're not going to see Logan on here. Live action series and specials. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., this is a fantastic series. And actually, I haven't looked to see if they got Series 6 on here, because I've seen the first 5 seasons, because I bought them on Blu-ray and loved them. So they've got Series 6 isn't on here yet, but I'm sure they'll add it. But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really worth watching if you're a big Marvel fan. Inhumans, I can't lie, I do want to watch this. I heard it's really bad, but I want to watch it. Agent Carter, I've seen the first season, still need to see the second season. They got the Runaways on here, which I'm going to want to watch. Animated TV specials, not really my thing when it comes to Marvel. I much prefer the DC animated TV shows, but there's a couple here which I'm sure I'm going to end up watching. Mini adventures and stuff. Spider-Verse. The movie Spider-Verse will not be on here though, that's a Sony property. Original stories. Oh, so this is just all the origins. So this is kind of fun. If you just want to see our heroes' first adventures, although Iron Man, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange are all incredibly similar origin stories. Marvel through the years. I like what they've got at the bottom of all these things, these through the years parts. Okay, let's have a look at Star Wars. This is my favourite one, of course. Being a big Star Wars fan. I've already had a look at Star Wars and I love what they've done. I love this backdrop. It's a shame. Oh, it does move. Oh, okay. See, I didn't stay on this page long enough when I looked before. So you got the opening here to The Force Awakens. See, this is cool. It kind of just flips between them. It's quite nice. See, I could honestly just sit here all day and look through this. So you got the TV series here at the start. For me, Star Wars at the minute is dominating in the TV series world. I haven't been super impressed with Disney's latest efforts in the film industry of Star Wars, but their TV world has been amazing. The Mandalorian is fantastic. Hugely recommend it. Clone Wars. Now, this is great because not only have you got the new season on here, which they're promoting like crazy, you've got season 1, you've got season 2, season 3, 4, 5, and they put 6, which are the Lost Missions. They never even released season 6 on Blu-ray here in the UK. You had to buy an American Blu-ray, the Lost Missions. So that is super cool that they put Series 6 on here and that they've called it Series 6 instead of the Lost Missions. And this is great because Series 6 is a really important series and I think every Star Wars fan should watch it. It explains why the clones went bad and you start to see Anakin turn to the dark side. It explains how like Yoda, Obi-Wan and Anakin are able to become Force ghosts. Which is also why the Rise of Skywalker made no sense. But anyway, and we got Series 7 here, which is airing. We've got the first 4 episodes, and I've watched them all, and they're really good. So Clone Wars, massive recommendation. And Rebels is also a fantastic TV series. Really, really highly recommend it. Fantastic show. And you got some other stuff here. Just a couple real, kid-friendly Star Wars stuff, as you would. Then you got the movies, and this is really cool as well. Because this doesn't come out in... This is in order as well, but it's not like Marvel where they do it in order of release. This is in timeline order, which works a lot better for Star Wars. Whereas Marvel, it works a lot better just to watch them in order of release. Star Wars, it actually works a lot better to view them in timeline order. So you've got Episode 1, Phantom Menace, you've got Attack of the Clones, you've got Revenge of the Sith. And I love how all these posters match as well. These backdrops are so cool. I can't tell you the amount of times I'm going to watch Revenge of the Sith. It's my childhood movie. I know it's not a great movie, but I think deep down it's probably in my top 10 films ever because it's just my childhood. I watched this about 1,000 times as a kid. And then Solo, because Solo is the next one that happens in the story. Then you go to Rogue One, my favourite Disney Star Wars movie. Maybe my favourite thing Disney have done with Star Wars since they got the rights to it. Maybe the best film of all time. It goes to A New Hope, and then Empire Strikes Back. But as you can see, the backdrops do take a bit to come in on some of these, but they are there. I love how you've got these trailers playing in the background as well. Don't get me wrong, I know Netflix and Prime are doing the same sort of thing, but it's so cool to see it with all these Disney films. Such a good movie. Return of the Jedi, and then of course we go into the sequel trilogy, The Force Awakens, and the very controversial Last Jedi, which I like. And at the minute, Rise of Skywalker isn't there, but I'm sure it'll be there within a month or two. Specials and shorts, so we've got the Clone Wars animated movie. So if you are going to watch Clone Wars, watch this first. This is the movie. This shows how Anakin meets Ahsoka, and then go into the TV series. The movie isn't great, but it's there. I really wanted the Resistance show on here, the one that's done in like an anime style, but it's not on here yet because I wanted to watch that because I haven't actually seen it. So I'm hoping they do add that at some point. Empire of Dreams, the story of the Star Wars trilogy. Forces of Destiny, this is kind of like a kiddie girly show. None of this is canon, but I don't think I'm going to watch this one. Some Rebel shorts, and then again, just your real kid-friendly stuff. We got the Darth Vader collection. This is just the films that Darth Vader appears in. So, Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One, of course, he's barely in those. But he is in them. A New Hope. And then just everything he shows up in. His scenes in Rebels were very cool, actually. And then Star Wars for a year. So this is order of when they were released, I think. I'm not sure what this is. Star Wars for a year. Well, you've got release order here of what they originally come out in. Guessing that come out between those two films. Clone Wars movie, Clone Wars, Rebels. Yeah, yeah, they are all in order technically of when they actually were released. But Clone Wars TV series was missing there, wasn't it? Oh no, it's there. I'm blind. Yeah, so this is cool. So if you want to watch it in release order, all the Star Wars stuff of when they actually come out, you can do that. But I would not recommend doing that for Star Wars. I'd recommend actually going in timeline order. Okay, National Geographic, which is something which people keep forgetting that Disney have now. So this is just all their documentaries and stuff. So here we got the TV series. We got the Jeff Goldblum show, which, as I said, I started watching last night. And it's really good. So I'm guessing up here, this is just the highlight stuff. I'm not as familiar with this as you're probably going to be able to tell pretty quick. But yeah, just like a lot of animal documentaries and whatnot. Can't really tell you what ones are good here and what ones aren't because I don't know. But I do look forward to digging into this as well. One of my favourite things to do in the evenings is put David Attenborough on to go to sleep to. But he isn't my only option now. I've now got all of this. Specials, Free Solo went up for a lot of awards. I hear this is amazing. I am probably going to watch this. Titanic, I'm fascinated by the Titanic. I absolutely. So this is with James Cameron 20 years on. I actually remember hearing about this. Very interesting. It kind of shows they learned a lot more since the movie that was made in 1997. So it shows, I think it's meant to show points where the film was actually technically wrong. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff here. You've just got Vets and Pets, which I know my nan would love. Animals in Nature. See, this is what I would love. Be nice if they had a section just on the sea or something, underwater. Because that's where my interest lies in all these animal documentaries and stuff. I always love the David Attenborough shows where they'll do the episode where they're completely in the sea and you'll explore like the depths of the ocean. But anyway, that is pretty much Disney Plus. You've got some other options down the side here, which I'll very quickly go over. Home, you can have a watch list. Movies, if you click on that, I'm guessing it's just going to give you a load of random ones. Pretty much. You've just got some originals at the top, which of course they're going to want to sell first. And then you've got the big boys. Same with TV series, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll have the originals at the top here. Yep. And then they're going to hit you with some other biggies. Got The Simpsons there, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Clone Wars, Jeff Goldblum. But this is really cool because this is something which I wish Netflix would do, and I don't think they do it. Maybe they do, maybe I'm being blind, but they got an original section. Someone like me who owns most of these films and has seen most of the stuff on here, the originals is what is my main interest with this app. So I can go on here and I can go, right, I haven't seen that, I can watch that. So there's some stuff here, especially the movies, you know, again, seen these three. I've got 2 films there that I haven't watched yet, which I can watch. So I think that's really good for people like me, the original section. I hope they don't get rid of that. But that is Disney Plus. It's if you don't own the Disney films like me, this is an amazing, amazing purchase you can make. It's £5 a month here in the UK, or $4.99. And I think the limited time deal was $49.99 for the whole year, but I think it's gone back up to $59.99 a year. However, that is still a fantastic deal. You're getting so many amazing products on this. Not only are they pouring loads of money into their original stuff, seeing what's coming up later on this year, or, you know, with the coronavirus, it will be potentially early next year now. with the Marvel stuff, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, Mandalorian Season 2. It's looking amazing. I really think that they're going to pour so much money into this. At the minute, this is beginning stages. You've got a load of great products on there already if you don't own them. If you don't own them like me, you've got a load of great products there to binge. The original stuff that's on there at the minute is really good. Give it another 2 years. This is going to be amazing. There's going to be so many great original stuff on here. And again, you're not going to be able to go... It's going to explore the Star Wars and the Marvel universe at least so much more, which are the two biggest franchises going at the minute and the two most exciting. So I think it's really, really worth your money. But anyway, that's my little look into Disney Plus. It's the hot topic at the minute, of course, with everyone being at home. I hope you enjoyed my little look around on it. If you're deciding whether to get it or not, I hope that I've helped make your decision. If you're a Blu-ray collector like me, because I know that's what this channel is, a lot of Blu-rays and stuff, is it worth it? Maybe not at the minute. Maybe not. But if you don't collect your Blu-rays, is it worth it? 100%. These are some of my favourite films. I think Disney make the best films. They have a great range. They own Fox now as well. You're going to get a load of great Fox films on here. It's so worth it. So, there we go. There's my little look into Disney Plus. Hope you enjoyed it as always, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye-bye.